And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, and it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Rozier. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Here's Smith. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. And here's Ball. It's Hayward on the wing. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace. Aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
He got a piece of it. Martin against Hayward. Martin takes it in. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Rozier. And they get it back. Washington passes to Rozier. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside. Just making the defense foul.
Good on the second one. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Houston with the ball. Outside Porter. Martin outside. Green for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Ball against Porter. Ball no good. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Washington. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Green, the pass to Smith. Now Martin. Smith right side. Back to Martin. On the wing, Porter. Martin outside. Now here's Green. Here's Smith. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
That's simply an outstanding play. Working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Williams in the post. Defended by Şengün. Ball outside. It's tipped. And they're on the run. Şengün with it. Guarded now by Williams. Green against Rozier. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Martin outside. Back to Green. Driving to the basket.
Good job by Rozier to get in position to challenge that shot there.
Oh, nice D from Rozier. Here's Hayward. Here's Ball. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Charlotte foul. Mark Williams. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Out to the wing. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Green for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Smith outside. Back to Şengün. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Washington. Outside for Rozier. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston the other way now. Green, the pass to Smith. Green with the ball. Checked by Washington. Back to Green. Outside for Porter. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Nick. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in at the 5.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Robbed. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
There's Ball with a 3. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
The 3, Smith. The Hornets pull it in. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
The 3 is up. Outside Porter. Stolen by Rozier. Here's Hayward. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Now here's Martin. Outside for Green. Shoots over Rozier. And there's Green on the assist by Smith. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
Rozier with it. Green picks him up. Rozier can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Green finds Martin. An easy 2 on the layup. Martin's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Porter. Hounded by Ball. The 3, Smith. Hornets with the rebound. On the wing, Rozier. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Quick release for the rookie, Green, making it look easy.
Washington passes to Hayward. Back to Washington. To win the run. Second chance effort. Back to Ball. Over Porter. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Here's Oubre. Another shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Martin, left-sided, fires for three. Smith passes to Martin, and he dunks it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now here's Smith. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's Green missing. 59 seconds left in the second. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Thor. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
He's off on the second. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And it's Green missing. The Hornets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green. The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in. Oh, that was something else, man.
Showing some power. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Martin finds Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
And he lobs it up. And so it's Jalen Green making high.
27. The away team leads. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Josh Christopher is out there with Washington. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steven Silas. To the paint. Here's Thor. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Thor with a rebound. And Charlotte's shooting just 21% from the floor. Tate against Oubre. so many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Oubre against Tate. Back to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Richards. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Let's go with a 3. That one is off, and the Hornets going the other way now. And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they averaged the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
Pass to Oubre.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Christopher. It's Tate on the wing. Washington outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hornets ball.
The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Steps back. Here's Richards. A minute 35 left to play in the third quarter here. Off target at the rim. It's Christopher on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Tate. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. And they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bouknight. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Washington outside. To the middle. Here's Christopher. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, do you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Here's Washington. After the basket by Charlotte. There's a screen. Pass to Kaminsky. Shoots it from the corner. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 19.
those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps him snag these second chance opportunities.
To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, book night. That one no good. Oh, it's stolen. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Charlotte is shooting poorly at only 28%. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Williams in at the center position. Washington outside from downtown. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Washington passes to Ball. From 13. Yes, on the jumper.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Kicks it to Kaminsky. The three. It's hauled in by Hayward. Here's Ball. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, you've got to do better than that against Smith Jr. Be careful how you defend him inside.
Shooting for Charlotte.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Washington passes to Smith. Now here's Washington, covered by Smith. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Pass to Martin. Back to Porter. Green with the ball. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Martin finds Porter. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Houston.
Porter very assertive with that shot. Found a look that he liked and wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Ball outside. Smith outside. Ball right side. Here's Washington. The Rockets pull it in. Green, the pass to Porter. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Now the Hornets moving it up. And stolen by Green. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Porter outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Ball outside. And it's good for two.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Şengün. The three. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now Porter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Washington passes to Smith. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Here's Porter. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And it's Smith penetrating. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Şengün. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Smith no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Ball against Porter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Yeah, and, you know, Smith's not afraid of the contact. In fact, he embraces it when he's going up to shoot.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Smith left side. Hayward outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Smith outside. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And for the Rockets, the post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. There's the screen. And the shot is good.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Outside, Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Outside, Sexton. And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Here's Sexton following the score by Houston. Lets it go from deep. Here's Olynyk. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Jabari Smith picks one up.
That's pretty good strength by Kelly Olynyk, not letting the contact alter his shot. Pretty good focus.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Şengün. And stolen by Sexton. Olynyk in the corner. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Back to Olynyk. Good on the bucket. Olynyk's got 5. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. They set the pick. Passes it to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton with it. And it's Martin picking him up, and he makes that one.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big-time finish.
Sexton against Porter. Smith outside. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Porter. Martin against Markkanen. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Porter.
And giving up some inches inside that makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. Clarkson finds Sexton. There's the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Green. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Jazz have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Clarkson outside. To the wing right side. Markkanen down low. Covered by Mark. Markkanen can't get it to go. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Porter passes to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Sexton on the wing. He kicks it to Olynyk. Outside, Sexton. Tries the spin move. Markkanen dishes to Clarkson. 14 feet away. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, every year the feel of Jordan Clarkson gets better and better. Nice bailout there.
And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process. It's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Here is Porter after Jordan Clarkson's bucket, and it's Green missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Sexton. Clarkson outside. There's a good screen. Inside. Olynyk in the corner. Jazz passing it around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Green kicks to Porter. They kick it out to Green. From past the arc. Green missing again. Utah leading. Olynyk inside. Porter's there. And the basket by Olynyk. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Clarkson outside. Here's Sexton. That's tipped. Porter passes to Smith. On the corner. Back to Porter. And there's the pass to Smith. Now Green. Outside for Martin. For the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Down low, Olynyk. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted.
And now that's 11 points for Kelly Olynyk.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now here is Mark. And it's Green, missing. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Porter. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Here's Porter outside for Mark. Back to Porter. Outside, Green. Fade away. Another miss by Houston. Utah leading by 5. And it's Sexton penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Stolen by Clarkson. You can't get that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
With a score, your Rockets 18, the Jazz 25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the center. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
A new lineup here for Houston. Fontecchio, Tate covering. And it's Fontecchio missing. It's trailed by 4.
Utah foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Out to the right wing. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tate. It's blocked. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Abaji. The wing jumper off target. And for Houston, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Tate kicks to Washington. Back to Tate. Right wing. Washington passes to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Washington. Here's Christopher. Dunn covering. Little turnaround. Here's Kaminsky. And the pass to Christopher. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz leading by 4. Dunn outside. Passes it to Abaji. Spins. Out to the right wing. Gay left side. And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making a switch. Marjanovic is checked in. Here's Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Listen, Dunn has got elite power and elite speed, and it's paying dividends in the paint.
The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Another miss by Houston. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Fontecchio, nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A pass to Gay, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. He's off on the second.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And Utah has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Dunn left side. Basket good. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
1:12 left in the third quarter. A shot by Tate with no one around. Washington passes to Marjanovic. 3 on the clock. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
35 seconds left in the third. Washington against Dunn. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Washington. Not a lot of room. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz leading by 7.
Rockets foul.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one misses.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Martin. On the wing, Green. Pass to Porter. Going inside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Utah out in front, up by 8. We'll be back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 8. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And the wide open shot from Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston. Green against Sexton. So the wing on the left. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pocket 4. Olynyk in the corner. Sexton against Green. Sexton the pass to Olynyk, and it goes down 2 points. And that's 13 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Well, you've got to keep feeding the big man. When Olynyk gets hot, the basket looks as big as the ocean.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Bogdanovich checked in for Smith. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 7. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Make no mistake, Colin Sexton is a tenacious, tough-minded defender.
To the right side. Olynyk, high post. Outside for Sexton. A second chance effort. Clarkson outside. Olynyk, a screen on Green. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Olynyk can't hit. Rockets trail by 7. Martin, the pass to Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he sinks the second. Jazz leading by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes to Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Porter looking it over. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Sexton against Green. Left side Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Martin. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the shot goes down. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Another miss by Utah.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Back to Clarkson. Wide open look. No good there. And the Rockets take it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Green. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
And regulation now complete. We will go to... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Martin is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. Green kicks to Şengün. Porter passes to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead, here's Marjanovic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Into the lane. Pass to Olynyk. Out to the wing. Markkanen against Porter. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Second chance shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Jazz lead by 2.
2 minutes.
Porter against Sexton. Porter gets to Green. This is to Martin. Stolen by Clarkson. Markkanen with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Clarkson outside. Olynyk inside. Guarded by Green. And the basket by Olynyk.
And this is why they call on Olynyk here. A talented scorer, dependable in big moments.
Martin kicks to Green. Back to Martin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Washington's checked in for the Rockets. Jazz leading by 4. Outside, Sexton tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drains the 3-pointer.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for Houston.
That's off as well, so he misses both. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Left side Markkanen. That shot off the mark.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
everyone. Thanks for tuning. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Utah with the ball. Here's Sexton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And free throw good from Sexton.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
Now here's Rozier. Up top ball, checked by Sexton. Here's Rozier. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
BA, absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's ball. Washington passes to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for your Hornets.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Clarkson against Rozier. And the bucket is good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Sexton passes to Clarkson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Assisted.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by Utah. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Here's ball.
Really understanding the defensive scheme. Olynyk right there to contest that shot.
Tons of hype around the Melo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, BA, there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
They double him with Rozier. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Sexton against Ball. Sexton passes to Olynyk. It's stolen by Washington. And it's the Hornets on the break. Kept alive by Charlotte. Second chance effort. And stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's Markkanen on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Ball with a steal. Here we go. Here's Hayward. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Colin Sexton.
Love to see Gordon Hayward shake things up and get busy down inside. The defense really doesn't know what to do when he's down there other than hack him.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Sexton against Ball. Here's Clarkson. And a two-handed jam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Williams. Hayward, right side. Clock at 6. Rozier, the pass to Washington. The 3 from Ball. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by the Jazz. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Sexton with it, guarded now by Ball. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Hayward outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. Washington right side. To the inside. In transition, here they come. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good.
Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Sexton. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. Shoots from 12. Williams finds Hayward. Here's Ball. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Ball's got his first 2 points.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hayward outside. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Ball into the lane. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that.
Oh, wait a second.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tuck, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And it's Washington missing. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. And it's Clarkson again missing. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Out to Hayward. On the wing, Rozier. Guarded by Olynyk. Rozier can't get it to go.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. To the paint. It's stolen by Washington. And it's the Hornets on the break. Rozier, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Williams in the post. Pass to Rozier. Back to Hayward. To the middle. And stolen by Markkanen. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Ball. Out to Hayward. Pass to Washington. Another shot. Ball with it. Hayward outside. Williams a screen on Markkanen. Shot to end the cold streak. And Williams punches it home.
The phenomenal shooting and great passing of Hayward makes him a tough cover in pick and roll plays.
And Clarkson, here we go.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Hayward, the pass to Washington. Ball outside. Here's Williams. Out to Hayward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Smith. 51 seconds left in the first half. The shot off that time. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. Soft touch off the glass. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Williams in the post. He's got 5. For 3, Sexton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. Williams a screen on Markkanen, and it's Smith penetrating. Olynyk with some nice D. Clarkson outside from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 21 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level.
And so it's Utah up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And it's Gay with the miss. A difficult situation for Charlotte.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Smith passes to Washington. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Rudy Gay picks one up. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. He even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Smith, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Dunn. Pass to Abaji. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Utah with a three.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Now here's Rozier. Washington inside. Gay's there. And it's Washington missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Fires from deep. Pass to Williams. Back to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Hornets ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Dunn outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Drawing fouls, something Chris Dunn did a great job of in college. Nice to see him doing it at the pro level.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. For Charlotte, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Martin, left side. Back to Maledon. To the right side. Here's Thor. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Abaji. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Dunn outside. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Oubre. Connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Oubre. There's the steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Maledon grabs a miss. Charlotte is shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Here's Richards. Martin outside. To the inside. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
A line change here for Utah. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Clarkson. He misses the free throw.
Richards.
And the second free throw is good. 41 seconds left in the third. Outside Sexton. Now a timeout called by Utah.
With the timeout. Give it up for your
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. It's picked off. Here we go, all alone.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Marketing outside. It's Olynyk, high post. Clarkson outside. It doesn't go for him.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And so it's Utah with a commanding. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Teo Maledon. He's out there with Kelly Oubre. Nick Richards out there with Cody Martin. And it's Thor in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Theo Maledon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound, the kick to Olynyk. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Here's Thor, guarded by Olynyk. Pass to Maledon, to the left wing. Here's Thor. Out to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Martin with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen. Maledon for 3. Martin misses. Outside Sexton. It's stolen away. Oubre on the wing. No good on the triple. Utah shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Thor. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Clarkson outside, takes it inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Pass to Richards. The baseline J. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
The Hornets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Thor. Here's Richards. It's stolen by Olynyk. Sexton finds Clarkson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And it's the Hornets on the break. And there's the lob. Can't finish off the lob. Olynyk passes to Sexton. Clarkson outside. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 28 points for the game.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Maledon. Markkanen, the pass to Olynyk. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
For a big man, Olynyk shoots it well, especially from downtown.
Kelly Olynyk.
To halt the run. And Ball throws it down.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. The kick to Olynyk. The three from Sexton. Richards pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jordan Clarkson.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
5 on the clock. Here's Ball. It's blocked. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson driving in. Outside for Sexton. From deep. Counted from distance.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Pass to Thor. The three from Ball. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Tipped. Hayward with it. Going inside. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
6'8". It's easy to forget just how dangerous Hayward is with his ball handling.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
Here's Richard on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here are the Rockets now. Şengün passes to Smith. Şengün with the ball. Working on Williams. Green.
Have mercy.
Wow. The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing. So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. He gets that one. And here are the Rockets. Outside, Porter. Green against Rozier. Out to Smith. The pass to Green. With the drive. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Green's got 6.
Making things happen amongst those trees. Green, he's pretty relentless.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ball. 3-on-3. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. The jump hook. It's deflected. Porter passes to Green. Some solid defense from Rozier. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Richards, guarded by Porter. Hayward. Here's Rozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Green.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Here's Ball driving inside. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Back to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
And the Rockets with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte, Smith kicks to Şengün. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. There's Ball with the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him. Here's Martin to the paint. Here's Şengün. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Outside ball. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Smith with the ball, and the dunk by Smith.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Outside ball. Driving the lane, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Rockets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. There's the pick. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good by Porter.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
Ball with it. To the middle. Here's Williams. That one misses. Smith with the defensive effort. Green inside the three-point line. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points.
Your Hornets dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets. Houston in the lead. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than that.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom...
The previous play is under review.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA replay center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Ball's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And Porter, here we go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Rozier, the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And here's Martin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Ball, the pass to Richards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Houston.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Porter kicks to Green. It's Martin on the wing. Porter looking it over. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Porter against Ball. Hayward outside. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Rozier against Green. Down low and stolen by Şengün. Here's Smith. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Martin buries it despite the hack. Terrific play. We'll have a chance for one more. LaMelo Ball picks one up. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Thor's checked in. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Maladon subbed in for Ball. Pass to Thor. Charlotte moving it around.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Porter kicks to Smith. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Driving in and finished off by Martin.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And it's Green with the jam.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Here's Thor. The Rockets pull it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
First personal foul and the third team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith on the wing. This one for 3. Smith, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Passes it to Thor. Here's Richards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Green finds Martin. They kick it out to Green. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Porter with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The pass break chance. And it's Martin missing. Here's Richards. 2 on the clock. And so we conclude the first half. Rockets lead by 8. Okay, David, much appreciated.
23, the Rockets. 31.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Smith is out there with Oubre. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. Christopher the pass to Tate. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was. Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And he comes up with the deuce. Marjanovic has got his first points of the game. Hornets trail by 8. Oubre outside. The dish to Martin. Back to Oubre. Smith against Washington. Here's Thor. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. Throws it up high. Stolen by Washington. Tate finds Marjanovic. Yep, that one goes. Marjanovic has got 4 this quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Richards. Missed inside. Rockets leading by 10. No good with the layup. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. That one, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And some nice passing there by Houston. Tate the pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 6. Marjanovic with it. Lets it go from 14. And Tate throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there. And Jayshawn Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you'd call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Houston with a big group substitution here.
Shooting for Houston, Washington.
So he gets them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Ball against Washington. Pass to Rozier. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green leading the charge.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Here's Ball, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Martin wide open. He fires. Şengün. Porter dishes to Green. It's Martin on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And another shot. And it's Green missing. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Ball. Here he goes. Porter pulls it in. Green kicks to Martin. Now the pass to Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Richards. Hayward on the wing. Here's Richards, covered by Smith. Fades back. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 60. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3 second. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Rockets leading by 16. Drives to the hoop. Green draws the double. It's tipped. Smith the pass to Porter. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Green over Rozier. And there's Green on the assist by Martin. Green's got 21.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Out to Smith. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Williams, that's good.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Outside, Green. Out to Smith. Green, the pass to Smith. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Ball. Passes to Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Ball against Porter. He dishes it to Smith. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side, Williams. Rozier for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Martin with it. Now defended by Hayward. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Out to Hayward from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Green.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Rozier finds ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Porter against Ball. Smith outside. The pass to Şengün. Houston moving it around. And Green launches it from deep. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And it's Rozier missing. Now here's Green. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here are the starters for Houston. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Boban Marjanovic out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Porter the pass to Şengün. It's Martin on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Now here's Olynyk. Here's Sexton. Here he goes. Clarkson's got room. The shot no good. Now the Rockets take it the other way. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Houston. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Porter the pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Sexton against Porter. Back to Sexton. Porter with the steal. Pulls it from the corner. And too long on the shot. On offense, here's Utah. Searching for their first points of the game. Kicks it out to Markkanen. They need this. Hits a three-pointer.
And Markkanen has a beautiful stroke. Superb at getting himself squared up and then quick with the release. He fires it right away.
Now here's Porter. Green in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside, Green. Martin outside. Over Markkanen. Martin misses. Utah trailing here. And the free throw, no good.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Now here's Clarkson. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Sexton against Porter. Green for 3. Hits the trifecta. Green's got his second bucket of the night. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Here's Clarkson on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
To the middle, Marjanovic. And And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Sexton. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Fires it. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
To the inside.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Sexton finds Olynyk. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. 17 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Porter. Outside Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Clarkson for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So, on the floor for Houston, Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Now here's Clarkson. Driving inside. Markkanen from long range. Knocks down the long J. Markkanen's got 6. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen with the stop.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Outside Porter. Martin, left side. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Sexton against Porter. Pass to Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. Three-pointer. That shot missing. And Houston will come the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They're leading by 8.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop it.
Pass to Şengün. Olinick against Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Şengün finds Green. No good from outside. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. There's the double team with Porter. Now here's Clarkson. Inside. The kick to Olinick. Takes the 3. And there's a 3-second violation.
Houston ball.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Porter, the pass to Green. Back to Porter. And stolen by Sexton. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Clarkson to the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Şengün with it, picked up by Markkanen. Martin, the pass to Green. To the wing, right side. Martin outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 6th assist of the night.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Now here's Sexton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Clarkson. It's Markkanen on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Sexton. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Porter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Marjanovic. 6 points for him. Green finds Şengün. Left side, Green. It's stolen by Clarkson. Markkanen up top. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Now here's Washington. Outside Tate. Back to Washington. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. Clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And for the Rockets, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Smith. Then it's Washington. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. And the basket by Abaji.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Houston in the lead. And for the Jazz, Washington passes to Tatum. It's Tate on the wing. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Washington. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Now here's Washington. With some arc. Back to Tate. Pass to Washington. The 3 ball. Houston gets it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Gay. Here's Abaji. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Washington outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Can't hit from the corner. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Gay. He's guarded by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horton Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Horton Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Outside Tate. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Horton Tucker on the wing. He's got 5. Gay, a screen on Washington. Pass to Gay. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Second chance shot. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Spins. It's stolen by Washington. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Smith right side. Out to the right wing. Washington finds Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kaminsky. They swipe it. Down low. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Washington up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 7. Gay outside. Here's Abaji. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Washington. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Smith. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Markkanen outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Porter the pass to Green. Pass to Marjanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Clarkson.
Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment.
Here's Sexton. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Marjanovic. Clarkson outside. Off target from 3-point range. Houston in the lead. And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B8, and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive ratings of all time.
The 3 from Sexton. Pure from 3-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Martin. On the wing, Green. Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Late in the clock, Porter Jr. is an excellent option. Kevin can make things happen.
Sexton against Porter. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. There's the drive. And no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Timeout called, the Jazz.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Green finds Şengün. Outside, Green. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stop.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Green. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Porter outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah's gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Markkanen's got room. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. That's what you need your bigs to do.
Step up and control the defensive glass.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game was played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Green, the pass Pass to Şengün. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Porter. No good. Had it. Chance to end the run there. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Now here's Clarkson. Back to Sexton. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz. Pulling out the double. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
anticipating a high-scoring affair in this one. Doris, a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Then it's Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Richards in at the 4 slot. Ball, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Clarkson taking his time here. And Olenek kicks to Markkanen. 3-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Ball. The basket good up. The assist from Hayward.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Clarkson. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Hayward passes the ball. Fires for 3. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Here's Richards. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. Now Olenek, and he drives in. Hayward with some nice D. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Okay, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Rozier with the steal. Left side, Ball. Hayward outside. Here's Richards. Olenek is covering. They get the rebound. Richards passes to Williams. Here's Rozier. Inside, here's Richards. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. It's a tie ball game.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
The open look here for Sexton. Clarkson against Rozier. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Williams with the block, and they'll keep possession. Markkanen, good. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Williams passes to Hayward. He dishes it to Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's Olynyk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Markkanen. Clarkson on the wing. Lets it go with the three. And the Jazz, another three.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Ball up top. Defended by Sexton. The kick out to Rozier. Hayward from outside. There's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Clarkson outside. Markkanen passes to Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The three. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 8.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
And so it's...
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Then it's Williams. And it's Hayward. And it's Richards in at the power forward. Hornets trail by 6.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Now Clarkson following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Richards. He's guarded by Markkanen. Hayward outside. Left side Williams. And the bank shot is good. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
And the Jazz with possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets.
Well, every year the feel of Jordan Clarkson gets better and better. Nice bailout there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ball no good. Jazz leading by 6. Clarkson dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. He takes it in, and he goes in for the top.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rozier. Not going to go that time. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Here's Clarkson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Rozier with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Here's Ball. To the paint. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Richards.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Clarkson finds Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. Here's Clarkson, and it's blocked. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
To the middle, Olynyk with the steal.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires top of the key. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Down low. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Jazz lead by 8.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Rozier the pass to Richards. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Markkanen against Rozier. Sexton with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to Clarkson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rozier for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Make no mistake.
And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. Hayward kicks the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Gay left side. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Ball. The pass to Williams. Now, here's Rozier. He feeds it to Hayward. Back to Rozier. Takes the 3. And no good. And Utah the other way now. And there's the drive. Fontecchio, defended by Hayward. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's Ball with the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Richards. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Stolen by Ball. to the inside. Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn Ball.
And the Hornets call time here. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Let's get live right now for your Jazz Breaker.
Hornets trail by 9.
That was your Jazz Breaker crew. How about those?
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, here's Gay, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji, and Utah another 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Aladon passes to Thor. Here's Azubuike. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Though, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
6 to shoot. Martin from outside. He's off on that one. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Offensive rebound. Thor. And so it's Utah holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kelly Oubre out there with Smith. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Thor in at the 5. Here's Washington.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
Right side Markkanen. Puts up a 3. And Utah another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Smith the pass to Thor. And stolen by Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. Covered by Oubre. Olynyk has the open look. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 21. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Markkanen against Martin. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Martin. Wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Martin's got his first 2 points. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. Here's Markkanen. And Utah again with the bucket.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smith outside. Oubre outside. Misses the three. Jazz leading by 23. To the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. There's the lob to Markkanen.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Passes it to Clarkson. Takes a three. The Hornets pull it in. Richards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Olynyk. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lauri Markkanen.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Rozier against Clarkson. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The rebound by Richards. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of